Hey everyone, welcome to my third ever Buy It Now auction. What is a Buy It Now auction? Well, a Buy It Now auction, the way that I look at it is I am going to bring out some of the stuff that I've got and I'm going to set a starting bid. And anyone who is interested in the item can place a bid down in the comments below. If you really want that note, though, I'm also going to put a buy it now price. That, of course, will be a little bit higher than the starting bid. And if you don't want to just bid up on the item, you can simply place your bid as the buy it now price and you will win that item all said and done. First person to put a buy it now price in there will get the note. If nobody puts a buy it now, then whoever has the highest auction price will get it. Now, this is going to start today and it will close Monday night at midnight Central Standard Time, for those of you who are wondering. And you are allowed to bid more than once, so if you bid and you get outbid, you can make sure you can bid again. What I'm going to do, thanks to my friend Emmanuel from Emmanuel's Workbench, is I'm going to put down 5 comments in the actual description, one for each of the items. And if you would like to bid on the item, simply reply to that comment. That way, everybody can see where all the bids are for each particular item, and it should work out a little bit better. So, Emmanuel, thank you very much for suggesting that. I'm going to see if that works out. All right, so this is my third Buy It Now auction, and for the first two, all 5 items sold each time. So as long as everybody keeps buying stuff, I'll keep pulling out more stuff to sell. So thank you guys for participating, and let's get started. The first item I'm bringing out this week is a 1935A Hawaii note. Now, the Hawaii note was part of the emergency currencies. You can see here it does say series of 1935A. It does have the brown seal, the brown serial numbers, the Hawaii overprint, and of course Hawaii is written on the back. This particular one is not in the greatest condition. In decent shape, these are going to go for $60, $80, $100, maybe more if they're graded really well. Even in VG8, these sell for like $40 or so. I'm not selling mine that expensive because this one isn't in that great a shape. The starting bid on this one is going to be just 25 bucks. $25 will be the starting bid, $1 increments on this particular note. And if you want to just buy it now, buy it outright, 35 and it's yours. Like I said, a VG8 is 40. I'll take 35 on this one. 25 is the starting bid, $1 increments, and I will show the front and the back. So yeah, it's handled, it's worn, but if you don't have one, this is an easy one of the top 100 you can chalk off the list. So 25 for the bids, $1 increments, 35 for the buy it now. That is number 1. Number two, this is a 1934 $100 bill. A $100 bill from 1934 in pretty good shape. Let a little bit of sunlight come through. You can see it does have a little crease here. It does have a crease this way. It does have one this way. It does have one this way. But it's in pretty good shape. I'd call it probably at least a 20. You can see the back there. Got a little bit of a thing here. A little bit of dirt, but that's okay. This one is also a light green seal. Light green seal $100 bill from 1934 in pretty good shape. This probably goes for about $150 or so. I'm gonna start it at $130. But wait, there's more. For that same $130, you are also going to get the $10 1934A. $10 1934A. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private, and is redeemable in lawful money. So the lawful money note versus the in gold certificate. So these two notes, I'd call this light green, but it's not light green. This one is the light green. You can see this one is more of a bright green, where this is a light green, the olive green note here. This one starts off at about $15 or so, but for the two notes, the 100 and the 10, 130 is where the bidding is going to start, and if you want them both just to buy it now, 155, you can have them both. 155 on the buy it now, 130 if you want to bid. And on this, since it's over 100, we're going to go $5 increments. That's item number 2, the 100 with the 10, both of them together. All right, number 3. This is a 1907 wood chopper. Now, this wood chopper has seen better days. It's probably about an 8, I'd say. It's fairly dark. Let me just put it up next to this note just so you can see that the note itself is dark in texture, so it is dirty. I'm just doing this for the color of the paper. So yeah, it is a dirtier note. It is kind of rough around the edges. Probably, like I said, maybe an 8. Maybe. You can see everything that's that's going with it. You can see the axe, the baby, the dog. You can see the house in the background. I did check the back. It is not the public error. It's just the regular version. But it is, like I said, dark. And, well, if you don't have one of these, it's cool to get a large size note that isn't one of the standard ones that you're going to see. So seeing a wood chopper like this in an affordable condition, in VG8, this goes for about 120 according to the book. And I'm starting this one off at 80 bucks. So if you want to bid, $80. And if you want to buy it now, $100 on the buy it now. Like I said, even VG8, the book listed at 120. But yeah, 80 will be the starting bid on the 1907 wood chopper. That is number 3. Number 4. Some of you have been looking for errors, and I've got a $1 1969D gutter fold error. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Seeing the gutter fold like that, and we'll flip this around so you can see on the back. There's the gutter fold, and if we look over here, it was printed correctly the first time around. Then the note got folded to get that channel in it right there. The note itself is in pretty decent shape, and my stand is wiggling here. Let me just adjust this real quick so it doesn't wiggle as much anymore. I keep bumping it, I'm sorry. All right, 1969D, and looking at it, it's got a center fold right here. This fold is the gutter fold itself. It has been handled a little bit, but overall in good shape. Still pretty bright, still pretty good with the colors. And for the gutter fold, we're talking $80 is where the starting bid's going to be. And if you want to buy it now, 100 bucks takes it. Now keep in mind, all these prices that I'm listing, these include shipping. I'm not charging you guys for shipping. That's all built into the cost, so keep that in mind when you're bidding. The 1969D $1 gutter fold error. And finally this week, number 5 on the list is probably the cool one. I had just recently updated this. This is the one that I had in my collection for a while. This is the 1869 50-cent fractional featuring Abraham Lincoln. This fractional is probably the most desirable fractional that's out there, with the exception of the spinner note. The spinner note actually made the top 100. You would think that it would have been the Abraham Lincoln note, but this one is probably number 2 on the most desirables of fractionals. 1869 fractional. In VG8, these go for around 200. By the time you get to 20, you're talking well over $300. This one here, it does have a couple light folds. There's the big problem right there. It does have this slight tear. You can see that right here. That's the biggest problem with it. But even looking at the back, the printing is great. Yeah, not perfect, but a decent note. Like I said, I upgraded mine to a 35. So this one, somewhere probably 15 to 20 without a problem. And if you're interested in this one, the starting bid is going to be $225. And if you want to buy it now, $275, and you can take it down. $5 increments on this one, of course, because it is a little bit bigger. But yeah, $225 as the auction, $275 as a buy it now. That's number 5 this week. So that's what I've got for you guys. If you're interested, go ahead and leave your bids down in the comments. It starts today and it closes Monday at midnight. So Monday/Tuesday at midnight. Central Standard Time. Guys, thanks for looking, and good luck to you. Thanks for buying as well. Bye-bye.